What's up, you guys? It is day 2 of the 75 hard challenge that I've started, and I just wanted to hop on and just share a few things with you guys. First of all, I think that I'm going to try to do kind of daily-ish check-ins with any just basically sharing my journey. So anything that I come across, like troubleshooting habits or mindset things, struggles, difficulties, wins, successes, all of it I'll try to share with you guys to provide value and just benefit and hopefully encourage you along your healthy habit and healthy living journey while I'm doing this. So one of the things that Okay, so once again, I'm using the splice feature here. My husband walked in while I was doing that, so we're just gonna pick up where I left off instead of redoing things. So as I was saying, one of the things that I really thought was gonna happen was I was gonna wake up this morning and be like, oh, what did I commit myself to here? This was a bad idea. And surprisingly, that did not happen. When I told my husband about what I was doing, his first response was, do you really think that you need like another challenge on top of everything else that you're doing right now? Don't you think you have enough? And so I just want to kind of clarify that I am going to make space for this by opening up just some other areas of my life. The other thing that I think is really important is, of course, going into a commitment to anything, a challenge, you never want to have in the back of your mind that you have like an out, like you'll let yourself stop at some point. But I really, truly, deep down believe that I always need to check myself to make sure that my priorities are in alignment first. So with that being said, like I knew going into this, I had to evaluate the timing, you know, like what I had on my plate, what things were important, because it's not just me that's committing to this. Like I'm also committing my husband to it just by nature of him being in my life and attached to what I'm doing as well. So if he had something that would, you know, potentially be harmed by me doing this because of my focus being divided, then I would not have done this. And then also just in terms of my other commitments to work and my coaching clients and things like that, I really did think about this going into it before I committed. I'm not gonna lie, like I checked the calendar to see when Thanksgiving and you know, if it was gonna be done by then, because you know, I probably could have just done the challenge anyways, but it was important to me to be able to enjoy that holiday without having to think about something like this. And so I'll be done in time for that. And then of course, you know, like I was saying, you never want to have in the back of your mind that you will give up or you will throw in the towel if it gets too difficult. But I will say this, that in prayerfully considering this, I am going to be very diligent about making sure that my priorities never get pushed down below the things that are going to be a part of this challenge. And of course, number one, that's going to be my time with the Lord and my ability to maintain growth in that aspect, my commitment to being a loving and supportive and present spouse and employee and coach and friend and things like that. So that would be my only issue, and I'm just going to be upfront about that. Like if something comes up where that compromises my core values, my personal commitments, then this is not priority. Like right now it is a priority, it's a focus, but it's not a priority of one of my core values. And so I just wanted to make that abundantly clear. I do think that everyone, when they're looking at doing a challenge or a project or habit, you know, commitment of anything like this, would follow the same kind of general thought process, that, you know, prayerfully consider it. And then, you know, again, you're involving other people in this journey, not just yourself, by taking them along for the ride because of their attachment to you. So all that being said, day 2, I did not wake up with any regret. I'm still very nervous about all this, and you know, the excited, I guess, is there, but still nervous. And you know, I believe I can do it, but it's just going to be a matter of deciding and believing in myself, and you know, finding ways to work around some of these things that are going to be a little bit more tricky. So I will continue to take you guys along for the ride. I did a poll in my stories to see if that's something that you guys would want. So if these video check-ins are helpful, the mindset things and just some of my ramblings may be something you'd appreciate, then I'll keep doing them. So go there, comment here, let me know, and yeah, just gonna keep showing up and we'll see what happens. Bye guys.